So we're back for another Genshin Monday, and on this Genshin Monday we're going to do some bosses. Alright. Maybe we need a little bit more light. Yes, take the team.
Everyone hold hands. No, my sword.
Ow.
Our bond is strong. Weak. Lightning terrified. Committed to memory. Time to act. Stand with me. Inferior. The eye sweeps the land.
Oh, there's the thing.
Shattered. Rain cutter.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. This body is eternal. This may pretty Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Body strong. Sharing my knowledge.
Oh dear.
Just you wait.
Took that so long.
Grow. Witness the power.
Surrender.
Inferior. I'll settle this. Witness the final.
Where's the flower? There it is.
Inferior. Committed to memory. Rain outlines your fate. Dissipate. There is no escape.
Nowhere to run.
Eternity is in my hands. Grow.
What's the jumping bit? Jump, we jump. Jump. Jump some more. Bit of jumping.
Surrender.
Inferior. No, my sword. The Temple of Wisdom. Let me weave you a verse. Out of my way. Stand with me.
Judgment is upon us. We stand condemned. Guilty.
Only emptiness awaits.
Yourself an Archon. Oh, we got Dream Soul. Nice. 2 chunks. Meh flower. And 2 drops. Okay. The Dream Solvent was good. This would be helpful. Right. Who's our next customer then? For the boss rush. Let's get some free heals. Oh, we've got some of these. Some of these. Alright, let's go and do Signora, I guess. We don't have what's his face unlocked still. The Wanderer. I'm a wanderer. Go around. Team's not strong enough, goodbye. newly acquired Elan we got yesterday. I guess let's take this team again. No idea. Worth a shot. Worth a stab in the dark, which is incidentally what you'll be getting.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Minute memory. Ha! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Our bond is strong.
Nowhere to run.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Where's the damn moths?
Get with me. Our bond is strong.
What's one over here? Right on the ice, just what I need. Oh, the electro procs the moth. Okay. On Cookie's AoE. I did not know that.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Yeah!
Witness the power of Guhua. Rain outlines your fate. Know my. I'll settle this. Dissipate.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Embrace your searing
Stay
reckoning.
condemned.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Guilty.
Oh, whenever I try and do the NC, teleports out of there.
Guilty.
She knows she can't take that level of power.
Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Right.
Get with me.
The killer before this bullet hell bit, which is hugely annoying.
Surrender.
Who dares? I never asked for redemption.
And I never offered it.
Never.
Oh, we got billet. Not bad. 2 drops and meh. Okay. And for the last customer of the day, what does Yilan need for Ascension? I pre-farmed Ascension materials for Hydra, and I'm using those on Yilan now. Let's do her cons. C4 not bad. C1 Farazan not bad. Not good either though. Oh yeah, I was going to check Yilan. Totally forgot what I was doing. Excuse me. Sick all last week, I'm still recovering. Yilan. I guess we'll do... Page to her, maybe? Yeah, well, why not? Looks okay. You're doing it good. I won't watch you.
Dissipate.
Yeah, I do have my son with me. As usual. Good. Don't drink it too quickly though, because it's still a bit hot. No, I'm busy. And you've been a bad cat. No, you've been bad. Alright,
Stand with me.
so what we've aged her, just because I don't want to get hit by his dot, I'm going to bring a shielder. Which shielder I'm going to bring, however? I think I'll just bring, yeah, my freeze team. I'm looking forward to Shenhe coming next patch. Waiting since her first release for a rerun. That's the only problem with some characters, like, you think, oh, I'll get her on the rerun, and then they don't rerun the damn character for like 1 year. Oh great, my team is almost dead. Alright, giant rock frog. It's time for our weekly meeting. Let me just feed my peeps some foods, because they're as hungry as. We should be good.
Take flight.
He just headbutted me. Hilarious.
Whirling snow. Sketch. Diana special.
Switch to bloody Diana, thank you. Let's get out of here. Well, we keep pinging him in his head.
Will not absolve you.
I'm not looking for absolution.
Today, you witness
Take
your
that off.
reckoning.
Field arrow, off screen arrow.
Into the wind.
Oh god, that killed Cass. I don't know what happened.
Let me scry. Decided by destiny.
Oh, I guess we'll just have to do this.
Embrace the ice.
And then switch to him to try and get that in.
Look at you, Boo Down. Delve into. Take flight.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Sketch.
Feed Cass some food. He's like on 1 pixel of HP.
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not. Come, experience an eon of suffering.
Can't generate particles off this
Having
thing.
your dream.
One with nature.
Shadows of fate. My apologies.
It's weird, it is his tail. It says connected to him. You think, oh, he generates particles. So his tail surely should.
Wind strike.
But apparently not.
Think you can bully me?
The wind knows me.
Revenge. Kaz gets his revenge. Okay. 2 drops. I mean, it's EM sands, they're quite hard to drop. Not great subs. Okay, let's leave. And we got to do the Overflowing Mastery event, I think. Which books are available though? We might not need them. Excuse me. I think I'd rather work on New Land. I don't have stuff to level her up to 50. Isn't there an event I've missed going on? I suppose I could do Spiral Abyss. Yeah, this. I haven't done this. Oh, it's the Beatles. Oh, God, I don't want to do the Beatles again. It just seems like they just recently did the Beatles. I don't care about that. Okay. Let's, do dailies. Change to different team. Let's put Yay in here.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Okay. She's built up a bit now. She might. I think she's good. I think she's better than. Let's have a look at her stats. I think she's better than my fish. 81, 175, 130 EM. Official. Where's fish? I don't think official is built for EM here. 453. It's not bad. Yeah. Okay. We'll stick with Yay and see how it goes.
If you're not sure what to do.
But I find fish just a bit easier to play. Just drop her in, proc Oz, get the hell out of Dodge. Alright, where's our daily? Behind us. All those chests everywhere.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah. Dissipate. Right here. Right now.
The turrets did a good job there. She just killed everyone.
I'm always watching.
I should pick up these drops up. Oh, I didn't kill the. I killed everyone, but I didn't kill the. The tower. Lol. I could have sworn the tower wasn't there, but who knows.
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Our bond is strong. This may hurt a little.
Ha! Sa!
Can't really bother to fight that guy. Don't know why I'm there.
Keep up.
see everything. Stand with me. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Can't see. Ha! I hear everything.
Did he just shoot it the wrong way? Again, a fence.
Emerge.
Really
Right
helped,
now.
Digno, thanks.
Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
Her burst feels like a bomb, like the way it comes down, like bang, the lightning. It's weird, like number 8. Or the infinity sign. Interesting. It's weird. Still burning. Don't know what those city shells are up to. Alright, so we got one here. Wang Shu in. I kind of want Yamiko on my main account now. But then I'm gonna want to get Kagura's Verity, and that's another issue. This is the one where everyone's dead, isn't it? Let's find out. Go and check the suspicious location. Okay. We're going. We will check it. Oh, no, this is the one where we get ambushed from behind.
Dissipate. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
One with the forest.
Did you finish your tea? Okay. But don't let it get cold though, because it's not nice when it's cold. Yeah. You've got my tea. I poured from my mug into yours. We've got the same tea. Probably shouldn't be around here.
Guess where you're from.
One more daily somewhere? Ah, it's the balloon. It is the balloon. A balloon, a balloon. Let's check. No messages, no messages. Good. No messages means everything is good.
Our bond is strong. Right here. Right now.
I'll uproot you. Ah. Who do you think you are?
Emerge. Ha.
Why are they attacking it like a plant? Those turrets. So random. Alright, dailies. Done, and then... What is... Oh, I've got to finish my resin. Yeah, we'll do the event, I think. So we can do 320 runs at 60 resin, we've got 70 left.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Oh, seems to make sense. Right, let's check the event. So it's freedom, prosperity, transience, or admin. Just gonna check my characters, see who needs what. At least check. She needs diligence, doesn't she? She needs. Let's find out. Admon, okay. We could get books for her. Or, Hydra, what do you use? You use transients, and we've got enough of those for him. Oh, we should use those boss drops to upgrade whoever we can upgrade. Let's do that first. And then I think we'll just go for Admon books for, little, Ozan. Oh yeah, let's have a look at Tignari. Where your talent's at, bro? Oh, you're 999, so it's on to you. Yeah, this will be next for you. We don't have more. On light. Okay, that's going to be an issue. Who else are we working on? Nilu. Take this up to 9 if I can. Okay, we'll leave that then. Let's go and do the Admon domain. Admoniton. Admonition? I don't know. Is that how you pronounce it? Admonition. Yeah, admonition. Monday, Thursday, blah blah blah. Let's go. Well, I think I'll give it another 30 minutes, and if no one's joining, I'll end the stream a bit early. There's no point in me streaming when I've got my kid. And I'm not actually talking to anyone. Doesn't really make much sense. Bam, bam, thank you, man.
The Temple of Wisdom! Out of my way! This way! Right here. Right now. I'm always watching.
Can't see. Ha! Cha! Let's nip that in the bud.
Almost dispersed. Fair enough. Yeah, I really wish I had Yamiko on my main account now, because I could just run this team with Al Hytham. I do run this team, but I would run it with Official on my main account instead of EA. And obviously there's no Tignari on my main account. Let's go again.
I see everything.
You know what? The sun comes out here. It just blinds me from my left.
And shroud. you. Ha! Hoom! Sa! Hoom!
Dissipate. Show them. Right now. Right here.
Okay, let's have a look. Final run. You okay, son?
Hey! Sharing my knowledge. Alright, my turn. Out of my way! Right now. Right here. Emerge. A sight to behold.
One with the forest. Ha! Sa! Ha! Hoom! Let's nip that in the bud.
Oh, too easy. Okay, so I think we're done. Let's go and see Tubby, because we're probably full on the currency and do parametric transformer, of course. Don't really have a lot of stuff to throw in it. Good boy.
Our bond is strong. Come on now. Right now. Right here.
Can't see. Sa! Ha! Hoom!
Commit to memory. Yeah. Yeah.
40k more, not bad. The rest is all meh. Alright, let's go and see Tubby, as we were trying to do originally. We got last week's transients. How much? 6 days. So we've got 6 days to use that. Plenty of time. Oh, it's funny how I don't make like food, recovery food, when there's no BP. You know what? Let's try and recover some wishes, as we're down to 10 wishes after getting our Yulan, which is very good. What's my history on the weapon banner? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fair enough. We shan't be trying to get Aqua Simulacra. It's a shame, it's such a good weapon banner. I wouldn't mind losing and getting Homer. I'd probably rather have Homer on this account. So that's okay, so we're up to 11 wishes, which ain't too great, but we got a whole patch and a week on this patch to farm. We should be able to get enough wishes to have a go at the 50-50 for Eula. The thing with Eula is it's more of a thing of I just want her to have her to, you know, like complete the collection characters, whereas with Yulan I think she's more of an account changing character than Eula. Alright, let's go and see Tubster. Finally. Can she go while she's sitting on a swing? Fair enough. Swing into the what's it called? Into the Serenity pot. Need more light. Need more light, man. Light. Right.
This realm is truly beginning.
Oh, we're not capped. Alright, so we can't get the transient. So we don't even need to be here. Goodbye.
If you ever have
Oh, let me just see if I can make
this realm,
these. I can make a few of them. Surely. 2 of them. Right, let's get now. Get now. Go back to the shop. Get these. Oh, I didn't want that. Goodbye.
if you ever have
Let's go inside and put those pine screens down. They'll give us more realm energy. What are you lot looking at me? I like that. Actually, she's looking at me. It's cute. And 12. Oh. Well. Bitcoin farming factory here. Ethereum, I should say. Not even Ethereum anymore. It's pretty full of these screens. Interesting. I forget where they are. In the furnishing sections. It's been so long since I've done any of this. There they are. Perfect. I got quite a few of them. Maybe I was making them, not placing them. Very silly of me. I reckon we can fit a few down the middle. Let's try it. Yeah, we got 4. Like that. Yeah, that's fine. And 2 more. I might not be able to get out of the room though. Oh, yeah, I can. Totally packed. Alright. So we're at 39 minutes. I'll give it 20 minutes more. If there's no one here to chat to, I will be ending the stream. I'll be right back while I log into my main account. Alright, we're logging in now. Okie dokie. It's just the overflow mastery. Let's go do bosses. Excuse me.
You want to use my hat
This
as an umbrella?
is it's the workplace.
me, worm! Stabilize! Churn!
Busted. Fire hazard.
Feeble human!
Instant killed.
My endless cycle begins!
Unleash. Gotcha. Time for a light show.
No, don't kill my enemy. Oh, my journey.
This insect.
Ah, you see the crystal.
Significant past!
Hey, Panic, how are you? How's it going?
Fire hazard.
Oh gosh. Oh, he's dead. Oh gosh. He's gonna die again.
Unleash. Gotcha.
Feeble human!
Observe.
Don't burn me. Where are the crystals? Oh, there.
At my command, you shall fall!
God. Bye bye, Jean.
This insect. Insignificant past!
Afflicted retreat. And step. Busted.
Crystal.
Time for a light show.
Feeble human!
Unleash. Gotcha. Take it easy.
My endless cycle!
I think it's alright. It means I'm. Oh, crap. There goes my doing me.
Wordless insect.
An annoying boss.
Insignificant
Didn't
past!
exact will listen. Take it easy. And step. Game's up. Fun's over.
Yeah, I think it's alright. It means I'm not gonna pull for her. So it saves me money. I can just go for Shenhe. He looks pretty bad anyway. Her numbers are pretty bad. I think that's why they're gonna put her on standard. It's weird because I don't think Tignari's that bad, and they put him on there. I wonder if this is going to be their new kind of. If Tignari was a test, he's a bit sort of mid, and they put him on there, and people were okay with it, and now they're thinking, alright, we can just anytime we made a bad 5-star character, we'll just add them to standard because we need new characters on standard banner. And it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit like cheap. But yeah, I'm not interested in her. Once I found out what her kit was as well. Let's see. I mean, we don't really need damage mitigation. And then on top of that, her numbers are really bad, really low.
Tremble!
What about you? What do you think? The only thing I worry about is when they do that is what about the weapons? Because we haven't seen Tignari's weapon come back round yet, and it's not on standard banner. And I would quite like to have it because I quite like Tignari now, and that's kind of what I wonder about. Oh, I'm in the death circle. Get out of the death circle. But it's funny if you know, like in the live stream, on the video they show, you know, the footage they were trying to show her off with. If you watch it carefully, like some of her normal attacks don't even hit the enemies. Like her N2. I was watching it and then they didn't even cut the video. I thought, at least like try and hide that stuff. Oh, I've got to kill this thing. Shit. Get off her. And they didn't even try and hide it. I thought, that's a bit brazen of you, Mahaya. I'm not going to be able to kill this thing in time.
Solidify.
Oh shit. There it goes.
Your new god awakens. Now, your eyes have been opened.
Yeah, it seems like they just don't really care. They haven't cared about the character. And then you can like sort of add in, you know, like the racism arguments of yet another like darker skinned character being terrible. And on top of that, female one as well, like Xin Yang and Daiha. Because you got Kaya, right? He's dark skinned and he's pretty decent for a 4-star. So the only difference is that he's male. And you said, I mean, the racism thing's so evident in the characters from Sumeru. Look, Al Haytham. I mean, Al Haytham is based on a real scholar that used to live back in the day. He was the first guy that coined the term scientific principle. So basically, back in the day when there was the Islamic Golden Age and they were doing all the science and Europe was in the Dark Ages, this guy Ibn al-Haytham, is spelt with a Y, he learned to do the process of, you know, like keep testing something, test it until you've got enough data to come up with a valid like opinion on what's happening, a theory. And he's from Persia, man, so he's gonna look like me. And Al Haytham's just white. Nahid is the Archon of these lands, where there's a lot of brown NPCs walk around, no name characters, just walking around town, but you don't have any of the like named characters being, you know, like the characters you can play being dark skinned, and the ones that are bad. It kind of leans towards there being a racist aspect to it. It's me, yeah, I'm here. It might have been earlier, actually. I was on earlier. But yeah, so there's multiple reasons. But the thing is, with art, I'm kind of a bit more lenient over political views, because I believe with art, I gave this example to, I think it was to Robbie the other week, about Michael Jackson. Now, I grew up with his music. I love his music. We knew it was a bit weird when he was alive, but now there's some stories that he might have been a bit of a kiddie fiddler, and I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm not going to let that detract from me enjoying the art that he made that I already enjoyed. Do you know what I mean? So I try and separate the two, but I find that in our societies generally, people kind of hero worship the artists, you know, the people that make things they enjoy, and then inevitably when you finally meet your heroes, or in this case, you know, like learn your hero's flaws, you get disappointed. And it's one of those things, like, and I feel that way about this game. Like, I love the game, but there are issues, and they're issues that are easy to understand when you understand, like, the country. Being that it's such a xenophobic, nationalistic country, really closed off, and you've probably heard about what they've been doing to the Uyghur minority, who are like in the northern area of China, and they're Muslims basically, and they've been they've been put in concentration camps, like millions of them, and you know they're just really sort of surveilled and oppressed, and like they're doing things like forcing them to eat pork and drink alcohol to break them, right? And when you do things like that, and that's going on in your country, and then if you watch Chinese, like I watched Hong Kong movies since the 90s, right, since I was in my teens, and me and my friends used to make it used to be funny to us that there was always some communist propaganda in the movie, that it was always about, like a kung fu movie set back in the day would always be about, oh, the white foreigners invading and messing up our land, and our great kung fu hero comes and saves the day. When, I mean, that's not really what happened. You got taken over like everyone else did by the Europeans. Everyone in the world got taken over, colonized to some degree, and enslaved in a certain way. And they got enslaved by opium, right, by the British. The British got them hooked on opium, whole nation. But then, so their propaganda has been going for decades, saying that others are bad and we are good. And I've got friends that are in China that grew up, like, well, I've got friends in mainland China, and I've got friends in Hong Kong that grew up here, and they tell me what's really going on and how it is. And so it's understandable if you understand their culture, but at the same time, I don't think it's acceptable. It's quite surprising to see Ayaka and Shenhe reruns together. Well, I assumed this was going to happen. I knew whenever they're going to do Ayaka again, they're going to do Shenhe, because we haven't had a Shenhe rerun. It's her first rerun. I've been waiting for it for a year. I was saying this earlier. I was saying, you know, like sometimes you think I'll wait for the rerun of a character, and then you wait, and you wait, and you end up waiting a year. But yeah, I assumed they would run them together, or with Ganyu, but Ganyu's been run fairly recently, and Ayaka hasn't been run since 2.6, so that makes sense. But I thought it was going to be Eula and Albedo, but I'm guessing we're going to get Eula and Albedo 3.6, which you can run, yes. Sorry, I got my kid. Yeah, so I think we're going to get Eula in 3.6 with Albedo instead. But I think we're meant to get Baijo as well as a new 5-star character in 3.6. So we'll see about that. I want Eula on my other account, my wife's old account, but because she's not coming on the next patch, I used all my Intertwined Fates and my Guarantee Pity to get Yilan. Because I think, like, I as much as I want Eula just to have, you know, like all the characters and collect them all, I think Yilan is a far more account-changing character than Eula will be. Eula's just going to be like another D-look for me, you know, like a character I'll hardly play, but I just want to have a... But yeah, I'm happy I've got Yilan on that account now. I need to build her up, but that'll take some time. I had to go quite high on the pity. I think it was like 78 on the guarantee. I was gutted. I got like 10 Intertwined Fates left. And where I don't buy Genesis crystals on that account, it's gonna be whether or not I can win the 50-50, because I can only farm enough Primo Gems to have one shot at it, I think, between now and 3.6. I guess it depends. If Eula's run on the second half of 3.6, then potentially I could have enough Primo Gems to lose 50-50 and go guarantee. Yeah, she's been about a year too. I think she's been a bit less than Shenhe, but she's had reruns. She's had one rerun before. Shenhe's had no reruns. I know, part of me wonders, is that because they realise that for people like me, if you know, I might go to my freeze team, literally the missing component is Shenhe. Shenhe would take the place of Diona here, and then this team starts doing what, about a third more damage on her burst, which with the meta currently being Dendro, if you've got that set up and they're well invested, it's like you can still clear everything that you need to clear, you know, that you can clear, obviously not against cryo heralds or things like that. We've got the cryo herald coming, haven't we? 3.5. So I wonder if that's the reason they delayed Shenhe, because they realized that you know, people that have got really amped teams aren't really maybe going for the newer teams, the newer Dendro teams, even though they are the meta. And I only think they're the current meta because they're low. How do I say this? It feels to me that the Dendro based teams require less investment in terms of artifact farming. Like, you can get away with not much less, but a fair bit less on your stats than you would with the old teams like Vape, Freeze, Electrocharge, like Superconductor, all of that shit. So from that point of view, I think that's why it's the current meta, because it's easier to build. I think you can still get the same damage numbers with the older teams, but you'd have to, you know, maybe only focus on 2 teams since you've been playing, and they'll be on that level. Whereas, yeah, Dendro teams, you can just sort of just farm stuff up in about a month and you'd be doing some good damage. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Shenhe. I probably won't be able to get her weapon. My wife's going on holiday this weekend. Well, not on holiday, but her family's abroad, lives abroad, so she's going to take my son to see them. And my mum's going as well, so that's going to be a bit of money out of my pocket, basically. So yeah, I'll probably not be able to get the Calamity Queller, but we will see. Say that. I always say that about weapons. I'm probably not going to go for the weapon. Eventually I get something like this. What makes me go for it?
Solidify.
Flags up. Observe.
I'm still on this team. I've totally forgot. I need to finish doing my bosses as well. Alright, where are we going to next? It's funny, I was reading about Deha on Reddit, and someone was saying, one of the comments was, oh, we haven't had this bad of a character since Yoimiya, and I thought, Yoimiya is nowhere near as bad as what I've seen Deha is going to be like. And with the right setup, this girl does a lot of damage in a short amount of time. She's a burst damage dealer. She's not a DPS. She's not damage per second. She's like a short period of time, high damage. But yeah, anyway, to change this team, I don't know why I'm still on it. Yeah, see, I keep my old teams. And apparently in 3.7 we're getting that new Geo little cat girl. I don't know if you've seen her. Is she a cat? She's like a little character, you know, like a chibi character. She's going to be Geo, and I don't know where she would fit in here. Maybe she could, I don't know what her kit is. Maybe she could replace him. Oh, she might be a dog like Goro. I don't know. But it'd be nice to have a new Geo character to, because this is basically the staple Geo team. And that's about it. I'm looking forward to Mika as well, because they've run Mika and like, I know Mika's going to be in the first half, right? No, he's going to be on the second half, isn't he? With Ayaka. And he's cryo. I'm wondering if I could get rid of Kaz and get free Kaz up, right? And Mika's an attack buffer. Perhaps he could slot in here. Or even take her place if you don't have Shenhe. I don't know. We've got wait closer to the time. This is my new Bloom team. I'm gonna take them out for a spin.
I see everything. Stay put.
Everything just dead. Fair enough. But yeah, it's a shame with Daya because her design is really nice. I mean, if they, because there's no need to make a bad character. Like, what's the point? Why not just put some more work in, fix it, or the easy way is just increase her numbers. Unless there's a racial factor, and then just lighten her skin. And just release her as a good character rather than, do you know what I mean? I don't understand the logic behind why they've made her so broken. Unless, because I've heard rumours there's going to be a new artifact domain in 3.6. So unless that artifact domain is specifically got a set of artifacts for Daya that increase her numbers, but I think they need to be increased by more than like 20%, maybe. To make her even viable, just viable, and that's the minimum. I think 20%. I'd think about 30 or more percent would be better. Where are the grappling points here? But who knows? Maybe they'll do some last minute changes. Maybe it's a plan by Mihoyo that, you know. But then it's a bad plan because, like, if you want to sell the character from the beginning in the beta, you'd give them really high numbers, right? So that all the rumors would be this character's broken, and then everyone would want her. But since she was on beta, everyone's been saying she's bad. So, and she's got nerfed as well. Since she was on the beta, I think she's had 2 nerfs. So it's kind of like, what are you guys doing exactly? Hoyo, we don't understand. Sorry, Hoyoverse.
Ad Astra. Thank you for.
I've seen that Honkai Star Rail's closed betas up and running now as well. And they've got a magic tree in that game. You know, like we've got Irmisol in this one. And you can see why they call themselves Hoyoverse, because they probably ran out of ideas, right? So they thought, oh, we can do the same idea for every game and have a magic tree. It's a bubble universe, like Honkai says, and Honkai Impact says, and just that's it. It does look nice, Star Rail. I like turn-based games, but unfortunately, my life probably will not permit me to have enough time to play it. And I'll give it a shot when it's released. Where it's closed beta. Excuse me, I haven't signed up for it. I'll be skipping it at the moment. But the graphics look really nice. And it looks very Genshin. It just looks like the shading's a lot better on like the, what's this called? Like scenery, like buildings and trees and stuff. And it's probably something they could do to Genshin right now. But I bet it'll be something they'll do in like 5 years or something, call it the remaster, Genshin Remastered. And they've already had it like sitting there on their desktops for years, waiting to roll it out. Just so they can sell Star Rail so it looks a bit more banging. Alright, what were we doing? Bosses. So we did the annoying boss. Let's do... I need the ones from Inazuma. Raiden and Signora. Yeah, son. Yeah, do you need anything? Have you finished your crisps? Okay, can you wait a bit? Okay, thanks. I won't take long, and I'll make you something. Yeah, it's just a shame about her looking so good. But then at the same time, I guess they have to like add characters to the standard banner because it's been so bloody long. Oh, I didn't realise I bought this team. Fair enough. We're here with this team. Not going too badly.
The eye sweeps the land.
Oh, there's the thing.
Cascade.
Stay put. Go get it, Uruguay. Dance with the waves. Position. Focus on the land
Oh,
of
God.
eternity.
But yeah, they're not. I don't like Mahoya are not a company I sort of think highly of as game developers in terms of
This body is eternal.
caring for their customers. I don't know, actually, that's not true because they care about their Chinese customers. It's not like like the developers of Warframe say. I've got a lot of time for those guys. They care about their community. They listen to what people want and they implement it. And the game's just got better and better because of that. With Mahoya, obviously, they've got their own plan, and if you don't like it, to hell with you, basically. That's what they say. Don't play our game. Or games. And I don't like that kind of attitude. Like, you know, it wasn't just the Chinese community Genshin players that made Mahoya into a $1 billion plus company. It was all the global sales. Coming up. Oh god, I got to do the jumping. It hit me.
Cascade.
Don't be scared. Go away.
Oh no, yeah, killer.
Be still.
Only emptiness awaits.
Yeah, see, like, even from the live streams, you know, when you watch the live streams, there's so little effort put in. We get voice actors that, you know, like very young, let's say, who have nothing to do with the development of the game. We don't even get like the Chinese developer and a translator. You know, we don't even get that. But we just get them talking nonsense. Or we don't even get the Chinese live stream just translated. Why would not just give us that? But then when they've got a special event, you know, like Lantern Rite came in the previous live stream, and you've got the Chinese orchestra, you've got the developers, they're on a stage, they set it up all nicely, and that's not really for us. But then, you know, they add it to the live stream, and then the voice actors sort of talk around it, and it's just a bit, it's like there's no care for the rest of the world. And it kind of, like, again, you know, you think about the Chinese society and how it's structured, and that's how they think, not like every Chinese person, but in terms of the Communist Party of China was very much like that old mentality of, you know, like nationalism of we want to be the strong country and have as a strong, I'm going to do have like strong military and be the best at everything, and it's kind of like no one cares, mate. That's like an old-fashioned point of view. The West don't care about that anymore. We know who the strongest is. It's the US. Unless you've got $700 billion a year to spend on your defense budget, you're not taking over from the US, right? Just accept it and fit into the world accordingly. But instead, you've got all these people like vying for power with like mentalities from hundreds of years ago, where the rest of the world's kind of moved on, and it's kind of present in this game. It's like an old school game developers kind of way of behaving, of just treating your customers like trash. And then this is that fake box, and it's a Tanuki. Hello, Tanuki. Thank you for vegetables. But yeah, in a way, I kind of feel a bit conflicted about it, because I spend quite a bit of money on this game, and I don't see them changing that point of view. And so I'm often someone that votes with my wallet when there's something I don't like. You know, like a company does something, I'll stop paying them or find another. But I've got no option here. Genshin's my game, and they make it, and so I'm stuck here. Yeah, let's take the same team. This team seems alright. I like this team. Sorry, I'm going to have to change my son in a minute. He's going to do a poo. Which is probably too much
You're
information for you.
trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Commit to memory. Sharing my knowledge. You, Blade. Yep. All eyes on me.
Where are the moths?
Positions.
They remind me a bit of EA actually. I think about it, you know, like, or Activision Blizzard, those sorts of companies. So they're big now, they're really big, and it's all because of this game, because of the amount of people like me, and bigger, and the whales as well. I'm just like a dolphin, but people putting money into this game made them $4 billion in the first year of its release. This game. $4 billion from a multi-million dollar company into a multi-billion dollar company. One game did that for them. And yeah, that, like I was saying before, all that money didn't come from just Chinese players. I'm sorry. The majority of Chinese people are not well off in China. The majority of China is rural, farms and shit, villages. But they don't want you to know that. Their propaganda reaches far. Where is she?
Call me a witch. I never asked for redemption. Never.
A nice Dream Solvent chunk, 2 drops, crap hat. Very good. So that's all the bosses done. So there's the ley line overflow to do. Let's see what we can see. I don't know who needs what. I don't need freedom. Don't need prosperity. Transience perhaps. Let's just check. What does he use? Praxis, fair enough. What does Mr. Hi-Hat use? Ingenuity, yeah, this is books of tomorrow. I can't, who uses admonition? Is it you? No, you use elegance. Foha. Aha. We have a candidate. Alright, let's farm some of these then. Yeah, I'm just going to farm these and then I'll probably have to shoot off, I'm afraid. Due to little one's going to need changing and then probably need feeding. Let's heal everyone, please, Yo-Yo. Yeah, this Yo-Yo needs some work. Let me just check her out. Talent 7. Can we get this up? We don't have diligence books. She needs the same boss drops as everyone else. Where's your circlet? Healing bonus. That's what you want. Hold up. Yeah, this will do. I'll do. So her bunny's got a 2-second cooldown, like Cookie's healing. That's probably why she's such a easy to replace Cookie with.
Don't be scared.
But this bunny just doesn't do enough healing. So what, like 1.3k? But then she hasn't been finished. I haven't finished building her. I'll take a different team. Nope. Maybe. I really wish I had Yamiko on this account to replace my official here. This team would bang so much harder, but anyway. Official's good. I don't want to play any of these teams. I guess we'll take Hytham. I haven't literally played out Hytham for a week, maybe 2 weeks actually. I've been playing the Wanderer a lot.
By royal stand with me. Lightning strike.
The process of elimination.
Nice. Go again.
Midnight Phantasma.
Our bond is strong. All right, my turn. Oh,
Flicker.
He's so overpowered. I like them. Like, he's yeah, he's just too good. That's what I was trying to say. I think that's why I stopped playing him for a couple of weeks, and I was playing the Wanderer more because my Wanderer wasn't very well geared. I've been trying to get him the Desert Pavilion set. He's got a semi-okay set of it now, but it's taken a lot of farming. That domain is really, really horrible.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge. Stand with me.
Alright, we're done with this. Oh, nice, we've got 2 of those. I think all that I've got left to do for today is Tubby. I need to do the Beetle event, but it feels like we had the Beetle event fairly recently, and I'm like, I just don't really feel like doing it again. It was a bit boring.
This realm is.
Okay, we're full here. Okay, we can get a transient and maybe some other stuff. Very good. And what else would I need? Got 350 of those. 194 of those. Of those. I guess we'll get these. Okay. Okay, alright, Panic, thank you very much for joining, keeping me company. It was nice to have someone to talk to, but I'm gonna have to call it a day now. Am I gonna be back tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if you're about, but feel free to join again. Anyone else who's been lurking, thank you very much too. I appreciate all of you. And have a lovely day. Bye bye.